You Are Not Alone Mental Health Resource Fair is taking place Wednesday, May 18th at the Bourbon County Fairgrounds in Paris, Kentucky. Joining me now is Byran Ford, Education and Employee Health Director at Bourbon Behavioral Health. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So before we get into the details of the fair, let's talk a little bit about mental health and the stigma. Do you see the stigma being reduced or anything lately?
I see it somewhat reduced. Most people are very comfortable when you have a physical issue, you know what to do or who to talk to. Most of us, similar to the resource fair, think we're by ourselves, we're alone. No one else will understand what's going on with me. So just being able to talk about it, things like this, are really helpful just to bring out that something isn't right, or is there something I can do, somebody I could talk to.
Yeah, are you seeing more people reach out, or is that still something that we need to work on?
Definitely. COVID had a big impact on that with the isolation and the loneliness. A lot of people just lost a lot of those connections. And then some of that is that delayed response to that trauma. But luckily people now are much more willing to reach out. Maybe a positive of COVID is people are more comfortable with telehealth, so we can do more things through, there's a texting helpline, there's things like that. So people are more comfortable asking for help.
Right, and how can people educate themselves more? Because you see mental health affecting us all, especially after the past few years.
Educating themselves would just be noticing changes in each other or changes in family members or friends. Thinking about you're not as you were, or is something bothering you. Not so much calling them out and putting them on the spot, but asking, is something up? And then being able to listen non-judgmentally and asking or connecting that way.
Well, let's touch a little bit quickly on the mental health fair. What is it? What can people expect?
It's a great resource. We discovered, as I said, you're not alone. Just to bring all of the resources together at the fairgrounds for an afternoon is a great opportunity to walk through. No pressure. You can see not only is it inpatient offerings, it's outpatient offerings, it's recovery groups, some halfway houses, different things like that. Bringing all those resources into one place, and then can kind of connect as to, well, where am I, and which of these could be the most beneficial for me.
I love that name, You Are Not Alone, and it helps bring people together so you know that you're not alone. If you want more information on Bourbon Behavioral Health and their health resource fair, just head to bourbonhospital.com for more information. This has been Martina with Everyday Kentucky. We'll be back with more right after this.